Call 1-800-FOR-MERCEDES for complete program, including certified pre-owned, limited warranty, and Sirius satellite radio details and limitations.
Who can turn the world on with her smile? Who can take a nothing day and suddenly make it all seem worthwhile? Well, it's you, girl, and you should know it. With each glance and every little movement you show it. Love is all around, no need to
So,
Hey, welcome back here to the PM Show Weekend Edition with the one and only Robert Conrad on CRN, the Mary Tyler Moore theme in the background, one of the great series that our guest is on today. Bob?
So let me ask you a question. Do you know, with the Mary Grant show that...
The Mary Tyler Moore Show?
Tyler Moore Show, rather, that Ed Asner is the only actor to win the Emmy Award for sitcom and drama for the same, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
For the same role.
When he was in the Lou Grant Show, and he played it he was Lou Grant, but he got into the drama of the role.
Well,
he was comedy and Mary Tyler Moore, yeah.
And he took it with him. And this guy, let me say this to you, because I've been in the business 55 years and done a few shows, as we all know, and thank you for making this show. I'm speaking to you now, our email and our phoners. Thank you for making this show the hit that you've made it. But this is a guy who's made them all in television and movies. Asner's won more Emmy Awards for performing than any other male actor.
Wow.
7, including 5 for the role of Lou Grant. In 2003, he was inducted into the Academy of Television Arts and Sciences.
Whoa.
Are you listening to that?
I'm listening.
Hall of Fame. So I can tell you from my experience, my 55 years being in the business, that there probably isn't anybody more decorated than this guy. He's a hero, and he's a wonderful, wonderful actor. And I love him as an actor, as a politician. We've had some differences, but I thought that
What makes the world go round.
No, I thought that was wonderful. That's
Yes.
all part of it, man. Come on, if we were all on the same page, how boring would that be?
He's the true liberal's liberal. He is the guy who he walks the walk.
Yeah, you know
talks
what he
the
was
talk.
doing in 1969, don't you?
What?
He was walking the walk with me.
There you go.
He was in the Wild West.
Well, he was in the show.
Yes, man.
He's on the line here with us.
Yeah, I know he's on the line.
Oh, I'm
you think
sorry.
I was talking behind his back?
No, I don't want you to do that.
All right,
though.
so I'm going to let you talk to him because I know him. Let me say this to you guys, you people that are fans of the shows and make the shows and the actors the hits that they've become. You couldn't meet or know a more celebrated actor than this guy. Now let me say that again, because you've listened to the show now going on 4 years. You couldn't meet any actor more celebrated than this guy. So
the great Ed Asner.
I'll let you have an opportunity to talk to him. Ed, it's a pleasure. Thanks for doing the show, man.
Are you kidding? I always want to see what the hell you're looking like.
I love you, Ed Asner. All right, here, talk to this guy.
Are you online looking in the studio here, are you, Ed?
Yeah, I'm prescient.
It's a gentleman.
Oh, God.
I see him.
Chicago.
Where are you going, Bob?
Sir, what were you doing in Chicago?
Chicago?
Yeah, what were you doing there?
When?
Yeah, when was he?
When you were in school.
Oh, no, you when you went to the University of Chicago, you had to take tests when you went in, and they told you what courses you had to take.
Really?
They were going to make sure you had a well-rounded bachelor's education.
And so what courses did they make you take?
Oh, Christ. I took social sciences 2, humanities 2, or observation, integration, and interpretation. I had to retake Spanish.
Oh, God.
Yeah, physical sciences, biological sciences. Humanities was my exciting course.
So the bottom line, Ed, because I got a secret to share with you that's going to be fun for me to even say it. So the bottom line is after you're there 4 years, Ed?
No, I quit after a year and a half.
All right, after a year and a half, did you like it?
I don't think you didn't like it after a year and a half, did you, Ed? That's why you quit.
I didn't
right?
like it, but I became an actor.
There you
Okay,
go.
well, they have a high school program there. I don't know whether you were aware of it or not. And guess what? I was a party to that high school.
Were you?
Yes, I was.
You son of a bitch.
And I ended up at Northwestern.
But that implies if you were in that high school program
Yeah.
that you were intelligent.
Well, that was alleged. It was a rumor, Ed. All right, now enough about me. Let's talk about you. How does a guy, and you know, we have a lot of talent, a lot of actors listening to this show, and I'm proud to share that with you. But how does a guy have and build the career that you've had? How does that happen?
Well, because acting, I finally came to realize at the age of 19, was the only thing I wanted to do for the rest of my life. I thrilled to perform, and nothing's changed. And if I can't act anymore, then shoot me.
Okay.
That's passion. And that's the same way with you, Bob Conrad, that I'm seeing in the great people we've had on this show and with me in radio. It's like it's your passion. It doesn't seem like work, does it, Ed, when you do it?
God, no. I mean, that's why so many actors were taken advantage of in the past. They had to pay to act.
Yeah. And you've done another thing that you've done that a lot of, I'm sure, audience isn't aware of, but I am, and it's celebrated, and that's the voiceovers you've done. You've done a lot of that. Explain to our audience what voiceover is, so they can, you know, kind of grasp what we're talking about.
Well, people ask me, which do I prefer in acting? Film, stage, voice? It doesn't matter. I can get as excited about doing voiceovers as any other form of acting because I put it all into the voice. And I listen to the direction, and hopefully the animation or whatever live footage is accompanying the narration will bear it out. I love using my voice. I like modulating and reaffirming it. It's all part of the action. The thing about doing animated, I would say I'll give the latest example is Up. I've done a lot of cartoons, etc. I went in to see them for Up. By the way, I'm going to stray here. When I was cast to do the voice of Carl in Up, the two producers, directors, and writers came to Northern California to see me perform, do a reading of a one-man show about an hour and a half long about a Holocaust survivor going through dementia.
Whoa.
And they saw that, and that confirmed them in choosing me for Carl. Now, here you go, the heaviest tragedy you could find, and they put me into Up. So we had about 8 sessions of at least 4 hours each. I'd go in and I'd listen to their demands, try to oblige them by the reading, And about midway through those 8 sessions, they gave me the word of the animators who said that they were so grateful that I had given them so much to work with.
Wow.
Super.
That is super.
Hey, Ed, I want you to do me a favor. You hear that in the background?
Yeah.
That means that you're going to stay with us for another segment, doesn't it?
All right.
Thanks, Ed.
The great Ed Asner is
that.
with us, ladies and gentlemen. The great Robert Conrad there. It's the PM Show Weekend Edition with Ed Asner, and we're here on CRN Digital Talk Radio, 800-336-2225. Don't forget to email us, rconrad@crni.net.